entertainmentbuddha.com.
Hey now, Game of Thrones Nation, Matt Haywood here from entertainmentbuddha.com to recap the top 5 moments from the latest episode of Game of Thrones Season 7, which was titled Stormborn. So, like I said, we got 5 moments to recap, plus a few assorted musings, so let's get on with the top moment countdown. The first top moment comes in the form of a revelation that Cersei and her forces may have a solution to Dany's dragons, and that is this ballista that Qyburn shows her and proves to her that it can blast through a dragon's skull by shooting it through Aegon's dragon's skull, which was the same dragon he used to conquer Westeros 300 years prior. So, while we thought Dany had the upper hand, this episode definitely let us know that maybe she doesn't have all the tricks needed to take down Cersei and the Iron Throne. For the next top moment, we head back to the Citadel, where we find Sam still trying to get the Maesters to believe that he knows what he's talking about. This time he's talking about Greyscale and how he thinks he found a way to treat Jorah Mormont's Greyscale. So we do know that that's Jorah now from episode 1 that's been officially revealed. His Greyscale is all over the place. It's not just the arm anymore. We saw his torso when Sam started doing surgery on him against the Maester's wishes. So it'll be interesting to see where this goes. There's been some theories that Dragonglass can help heal Greyscale. Think Shireen living on Dragonstone for all those years. But we do know that Jorah is in Old Town. He is being treated by Sam illegally. So this will definitely lead to something further on down the road. The next top moment in Stormborn takes us back north, where we touched in with Jon and Sansa, and we learned that Jon will be accepting Tyrion and Daenerys' offer to come to Dragonstone to meet, to kind of talk about how they can band forces against the Night King, or at least that's what Jon wants to talk about. Dany kind of wants him to bend the knee. Obviously, a lot of the Northern Lords weren't happy with this, neither was Sansa, but Jon said, I'm going, and he left Sansa in power. So this kind of goes back to a top moment last week where these two are kind of working together as the leads of the North, but there's still a little bit of strain between them. Again, in this choice, Jon wanted to leave. Sansa thought he should stay in the North. So who knows what it will turn out to, but it looks like Littlefinger's trying to get in on the action when he met with Jon, yada yada. Jon threatens him. So there's no doubt that Littlefinger will prey on Sansa now that she is in control in the North, as Jon is down at Dragonstone. Interesting stuff to come. The next top moment of Stormborn comes after Arya learns from her old buddy Hot Pie that the Starks are back in control in the North, which sends her north. But on her way, she's camped out, and we see something kind of skeeving out her horse, spying on her, and if you're a fan of the series, you probably know what was coming next, and that was the reveal of Nymeria, her former direwolf's wolf pack, that is talked about extensively in the books but hasn't been in the show. So if you're like me, you know, Arya is confronted by her direwolf Nymeria, who's massive and does have a pack of wolves. But you heard her say a line like, that's not you, girl, or that's not the right you, or something like that. But trust me, it is Nymeria. That was cleared up in the Inside Game of Thrones featurette that followed the episode. Is basically Arya calling back to something she told her dad Ned when he was talking about her dressing up in dresses and being all ladylike. Basically saying, that's just not the type of person I am. Nymeria is not a Stark anymore, so she went on and did her own thing. Will they meet up again? Who knows? But as of right now, we know Arya is headed to Winterfell without Nymeria. The final top moment of Stormborn comes in the form of a sea battle, a type of battle we haven't seen since the Battle of the Blackwater many seasons ago. But anyways, early on in the episode, Tyrion and his small council for Dany, they decided on a battle plan. So the Martells and Dorne, they were going to take over King's Landing, or at least put it under siege, while the Unsullied and others were going to go after Castle Rock. So towards the end of this episode, we learned that the party headed off, which included the Greyjoys, to King's Landing, came under siege by their uncle Euron Greyjoy, who kicked the shit out of them. This guy is a lunatic with a battle axe. So all sorts of stuff happened in this moment, but the things to take away from this top moment are, we now know that Dany's fleet has all but been destroyed. Asha is captured. Theon has ran away. He couldn't handle the mutilation. He's still screwed up in the head, still thinks he's Reek, so he bailed. The Sand Snakes, at least 2 of them are dead. The third one may also be dead. Elia Martell is in control by Euron now, so it was kind of a blow to Dany's war efforts against Cersei Lannister and Westeros. So definitely a major moment. A big victory scored by Euron. Will it be enough to land the hand of Queen Cersei, though? More to come on that. Alright, there are 4 assorted musings I wanted to touch upon. The first being Tyrion's support of Jon Snow. That's going to bode well for the both of their camps, no doubt about that. The second one being that the Lannisters have teamed up with House Tarly to provide defense of King's Landing, so interesting conflicts could arise from that. We also got to see a little steamy love scene between Grey Worm and Missandei, so I don't know, some fans may have been looking for that. Felt kind of odd and out of place, but hey, they're series regulars, let's get it on. And then finally, Hot Pie made a return. He's the one to let Arya know that House Stark has been returned to the Starks, which made her head north to Winterfell. So thanks for watching EntertainmentBoo.com's top moments from the most recent episode of Game of Thrones, which just so happened to be Stormborn. I'm Matt Haywood, your host, asking you to keep your browsers tuned to EntertainmentBoo.com on a daily basis, because it'll make you a better geek, one post at a time.
EntertainmentBoo.com